Hi, today I'd like to talk about bumping. Bumping is a concept that Jeff, the Thresher House, teaches in his How to Speedbag videos on YouTube. It is his second posted video within his series that he maintains on YouTube. But there are a lot of applications, adaptations that you can do with bumping. It is a very versatile technique that'll help you branch out and become a better and more creative speedbagger. So before we talk about bumping, let's talk about fist rolling. Fist rolling is this. Forward fist roll and reverse fist roll. Right? But you notice I'm using a lot of energy to rotate my fist over the other in the forward motion or the reverse motion. So what if we could eliminate the rolling motion out of it entirely? Well, that's what bumping is. It looks like this. Right hand overhead, left hand overhead, side by side. You can even play with your hand placements, positionings, and openings once you get flexibles. For example, palm strikes, switch hands. Very versatile technique. So, why is bumping good? Well, it teaches you less is more. You don't have to put in all of this motion to keep the bag hitting in a continuous motion. You don't have to roll your fist over the other. You can just use a little bit less movement. Imagine you're moving and operating two separate pistons versus two, circular things. This is faster. This is faster. And also this is a little bit easier. There are some advancements that you can do with it, with bumping. So in addition to changing the placement of your hands, the orientation, the opening of your hands, and the type of techniques you want to do with it, you can also change the number of hits that you do per hand, so you can do multiple hits on a fist. So regular bumping, alternating hands, right, left, single hit each time. Let's double it up though. And then if you want, you can also isolate each hand to hit multiple times. So what's the point of all this? Well, I don't really have a good name for this. Let's just call it dribbling. It reminds me a lot of basketball players. When they dribble the ball, sometimes they bounce it in the same hand multiple times, or they kind of mix it up and try to do some different things. Dribbling allows you to build some leeway and slack into your combos. Whenever you're first learning different combinations or different movements, for example, here's one thing I suck at. I, for the life of me, cannot do an upward double fist and elbow combo. That essentially looks like this. Rebounds once, hitting with an upward elbow, rebounds again. If I try to do it, it sounds like this. Sue wasn't happy with me. Rebound was not very optimal for me. Right? And I tend to misfire on this a lot. What if I throw in some bumping? This will give me a half a millisecond to kind of build in enough room so that way I can get my elbow in the right position. Most of the hang up with me on this is by the time the speed bag is coming back here, my elbow did not have enough time to get here. Really, it's when I notice it, it's usually around here that I'm kind of playing off of a suboptimal place to hit the rebound. But here's what bumping does. Hit it once, left fist bump. And this whole time I'm raising my elbow up, trying to get in the optimal position. And then it'll be right here for me to throw a double downward elbow fist combination. So and you can adapt it to either side. And then if you double your hits, you'll have even more time to kind of really set yourself up for some things. You can also dribble with your elbows too. Just make sure that whether you're using your fist or your elbows, you maintain enough tension so that way the contact between you and the speed bag is just has enough impact to give you enough rebound for that subsequent rebound. Otherwise, if you're a little bit too loose here, you'll end up absorbing the momentum from the returning speed bag, and it'll end up just slowing the bag down like yeah, so it ends up slowing the speed bag down. It's a very finesse thing to work on. There's a lot of soft touch involved in here, but that's part of the fun of it. Yeah, I still can't do that, okay? But anyways, have fun.